Hello everybody and welcome to another Batman 1966 review. Today it is Season 1 Episode 6, Batman Is Riled, which is Part 2 of The Joker Is Wild, so that makes sense. And as always, we start off with the cliffhanger from the last episode where Batman and Robin are about to be unmasked by the Joker. But, of course, Batman uses his utility belt to get them out of the situation, and then the Joker escapes, basically using confetti. This was an interesting scene, and confetti is definitely a theme throughout this episode, and it works pretty well. It's kind of a fun gimmick. So then the Joker decides it's a good idea to go on TV with his henchmen, and the henchwoman Queenie is also back, and I have to say she's much better used in this episode. She has more screen time, which is always appreciated for the female characters on the show. And the Joker decides it's a good idea to give a clue to his next crime. This doesn't seem like a good idea, but a lot of the villains on this show seem to like to have this kind of fun and give Batman clues, so I guess I'll just go with it. It was a funny scene, though, however. So, of course, Batman and Robin figure out the clues, and they find the Joker's hideout, and they get in another fight. This one's probably a little bigger than the last one, and we get a lot more confetti, which is definitely, as I said, a theme of the episode. And during the fight, the Joker uses a distraction, and he actually exchanges utility belts with Batman, which was clever and a nice tie into the first episode. I'm glad they went back to that, so that was good. So then in the second half of the episode, we basically get another plot that the Joker's been planning all along. He basically wants to steal this boat, the SS Gotham, and Batman is supposed to be there, basically for the send-off of this boat, and the Joker wants it for himself and Queenie, the henchwoman. So the Joker has this plan that he's going to have Queenie paralyze everyone with this gas, I guess. But of course, Batman figures it out, and he and Robin take these antidote pills, which will leave them immune. But they decide to fake being knocked out like everyone else after this gas is used. So at this point, the Joker takes Batman and Robin back to his hideout, thinking they're asleep. But of course, soon after this, because they were awake the whole time, they basically jump up from faking sleep, and they start another fight with the Joker and his henchmen. And this is the biggest fight yet. I gotta say, it's pretty entertaining, and there's a lot more confetti. This is probably the most confetti we've seen yet, and it's really good. And of course, the Joker and his men eventually lose and are apprehended, and Queenie, the henchwoman, is also captured after trying to plead her case with Batman, who obviously is not in the mood to hear any of it. So this is another episode where the villains are brought to justice and Batman wins, as we expect will always happen. But it's a solid episode, and it flows a little better than the first part. It's a little more structured. So I give Batman Is Riled a 4 out of 5. Another fun episode that I definitely recommend, so a 4 out of 5 for Batman Is Riled. And as always, thank you very much for watching.